Hello folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to more familiar territory, namely FS17 Farm Sim. And well, I've just tripped over this now. I'm probably a bit late in the uptake, but hey, that's par for the course. And I found this, and this is Mercury Farms by Alien Jim, and it's great. It's just great. So, what makes it so great? Well, basically I've just turned it on and had a wee quick run around the yard. A lot of maps up to now, great and small, have tried this, what they're going to do with FS19, you know, build it up to whatever you want and ignore the bits you don't, which is entirely reasonable. But the way Alien Jim has done it is really rather impressive. So, to try and explain, let's just do that. Right, so here we are, and it's right, well, I might have had a little bit of a tinkle with this. So see that, do that, do that. Right, now, yeah, okay, I might have been playing a bit more longer than well, there you go, it's a good map, what can I say? Anyway, the big thing with this tier map is to do that. That's what you get when you start, and you think, well, oh, that's a bit rubbish. That doesn't exist. That is a heap of rubble with various bits and pieces. So you run up to these, left click. The boys come in and work their wonder. Oh, hello, piece of candy. Oh, I might have found 10 of them. Right, fair enough. So, just show you this one. So, and basically you go around the whole map doing this if you so wish. And you get this as, in, I think there's 1300 litres of fuel in there. It's just a really well thought out idea. If you want it, you click the button and Bob's your auntie. And once you're sort of all done, you then run back. Into the garden and go, right, that one, and ta-da! There we are, all done. So, get rid of you. Now, I haven't bought any vehicles yet. So we've kind of brought stuff up rather, and okay, I did buy that fertilizer and the trailer, but the trailer was already up here. I'm not really sure why, but it was. And then there's that one. This boy is on a farm on his own. Again, not sure why, but he was. And that's it. That's your lot. So if we bring up the map, more than that. Right, now, actually that's not going to work, is it? Right, so we'll just do that back to there. Right, there we are. Now then. The main map is here. And where that trailer is, that's where the big case was with the jewels. So that's kind of next door, and I'm thinking, well, that's my storage area, so fair enough, I'll do that. Now, I haven't actually done anything, and probably before the first one I'll go around and clear some of these out, because it's a bit annoying, but I thought I'd just have a wee tiddle, because I really like this map, and I know I said I wasn't going to do a playthrough on any farms, because, but, you know what, I think this one's just broken the mould. So, now, the only thing is I've got to try and figure out what I was thinking when I did all this. Because this tractor starts off in there. Right. Oh, yes, I remember now. Right. Right, well, before we do that, let's just do that again. Right, now, we'll just run over because it's easier. So field 10, and yeah, Now, in case you're wondering, did that, and that's the first thing I do. As soon as I come into a map, plant withering off, because I do get distracted and I will wander off and blah 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 blah. So I always do that. But for some reason, no, not allowed that. So all our fields are withered, which is a little unsporting. Now, I know it's not the most exciting thing to do, but I did... Oi, come back. So I have to plough all them before I can do anything. I can get back to the map, that would be good. There you go, that one. Now, there are big swathes of grass, so that's probably something else I can do. But I think initially... We're just... I've lost the shop now. It's in there somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. So, I think initially... right, let's see if we can clear up these little nuggety things. Oh, and... See those? This is, to my mind, quite the clever bits. So... If we look at the map, you've got these big areas here, the 60 and that one and 59. You've got these grey ones that are sort of, well, useful for something. And, right, hang on, let's just, what's going on here? Why can't I see what's... Yeah, right. Go back to here. Eco shop grains. So anyway, there's field 60 up there. Alright, I see one of the little boys that's confusing the heck out of me, so excuse me if I run off. But these... oh, there you are, that one. These pertain to the grey fields that otherwise don't show up. So... Field number 60, 14, it's not a huge amount of money, so we'll have that. Then bring that back up, and that's now green. And it's right beside the BGA. Now, you'll notice that none of these have a little field marker, like 23 there. You can click on that, and it comes up with 23. So, I'm not going to claim to understand entirely what's going on with that logic. But it's, to me, it be fields that you need for that area, or sections of ground you need for that area to work. A bit like that there, 7,000, yep, we'll have that. A bit like that there, FS19. But look, we can do it in FS17. So, yeah, big thumbs up and thank you to Ailey Jim. This is fantabulous. Now, whether I use all these or not is another thing, but I'm going to buy them, so there. Because I took quite a large loan out, as you can see. And all of that as well. Right, so what have we got now then? So we've got that one there, and that one there. As and when we clear that off, that'll be another one. Right, so I'll tell you what, let's go up to the BG8, see if we can't clear some of these little... you're going to be up there, aren't you? Nugget Hunter! Yes. Although that might be easier said than done. Well, you would appear to... Oh, you're on top of there, aren't you? Okay, let's have a look over here then. Can I get to... Right, I got to that one, that's something. Okay, so where are you at then? Right, do I have to buy something? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I've not bought the BGA now, have I? So. Oh. Right, okay, so one of them. And let's get that building done up. There we are, lovely. And let's open you out. Alright, empty shed, fair enough. Now then, do you think that makes the slightest bit of difference? I'd like to think so. You're in there somewhere, aren't you? Where the heck I'm meant to get you, I don't know, but you're in there somewhere. Well, that may well have been a fool's errand then. Let's just... Okay, well that's quite enough time spent on that, I think, really. There's more exciting things to be doing on here than watching me run around after apparently invisible nuggets. So as the saying goes, I shall get back to the... no, I won't. Where's that gone then? You have to... Don't try this at home, kids. Right, well that answers that then. I have no idea what's going on. So, there might be some creative accounting going on later on. Anyway, let's go back up here to this point. Don't really need a trailer though, do we? No. A plough on the other hand would be quite a handy thing. Right. And you'll notice I've got buckets of fuel in here. Right, here we go then. Oh! Alright, now then. Close enough to that? Not really. Whoa! Yeah, okay. Nope, forwards, thank you. Right, what do we think? That one? Right, what about that one? Nope, not that one. That one, there we go. Whoa. Yes, I will clear the nuggets, but not just now. So, anyway, we'll get this back down and we shall make a start and stuff. So, anyway, yes, I'm finally back on the FS17 recording stuff. I've for that one. Not actually managed to have another go on it's allegedly there. Oh, right, I got it. Now I noticed. I'm causing a traffic jam, yes. There you are, one of them. That's a nice big area for placeables, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Oopsie. See, nobody there, turn your back, and they just come out the woodwork. I don't know. Anywho. Still using more realistic, yeah. And, I've got to, and I've just driven right past where I wanted to go, you dozy person. Right. That was not part of the plan. Let me guess, I've still got everybody and their dog following me. Of course I do. The other thing that I quite like about this here map is that. I have little signposts that are not fictitious places, but bits on the map. Which I think is quite a nice touch. I did pay to... Oh, hey! Still a bit light in the front end. Let's have another couple in there, shall we? Oh, actually... No? Oh. Okay, so now I find transport mode. No ball. Well, it's hardly news, is it? I frequently forget stuff I really shouldn't. Right, now then. Bit of fuel perhaps? That'd be nice. No? There you go, that. So that. And brake on. And one of those. Up to the end. No. Now, I don't know, but to me that is a little bit quiet. Bearing in mind my hearing is not the best. So, I'll just try 50s, okay? I'll not go too mad. And see how that is. Gear would be good. Right, there we go. That would seem reasonable. And should you be watching Mr. Species talking to you, I do apologise, I've been a bit random and stuff. I know, the shock. So I've not really been keeping up to speed as much as I should with that there channel of yours. I do apologise, but I will catch up eventually. It may take me some time, but I will catch up. So the plan of action, and my nose is bothering me now, and we're just going to have a wee nosy up here. Oh hey! I'll play chicken with the car though. See what this 60 is. I think it's a blank field. Let's try. I've got a, no, just 4. Right, okay. Oh! It be grass. Anyhow. Duly noted. Crump. Oh, wrong country. Yes. Stuff's on the proper side of the road and I keep forgetting because I'm so used to all these foreign maps that drive on the wrong side of the road, not beating anyone in particular. Yeah, this map is just really nicely thought through, so sincere gratitude to that young lad, Alien Jim. He's done a belter. So I think I will be doing some sort of a playthrough malarkey. Not really sure where. That way on. Whoa, brakes, 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 brakes. Oh, poop. Right, well, I thought my brakes were rubbish, but they're not a patch in yours, eh? They're smacking to the back of me. Oh, there you go. It's not just the omen that can spin round. So there. Right, so anyway. And further to a comment I made in that young lad's video channel, a Species 7, by the way, should you not be he, is very much worth a look. Very much worth a look indeed, indubitably, and all that sort of thing. Oh, I've got... Oh, now that's intriguing. I just noticed I've got loader attachers, front loader attachers thingies there. Okay. Anyway, yes, if you well worth a look at that there channel. You can never be entirely sure what he's going to come up with, which is good. Which is very good. No? Oh. There we go. Be it Farm Sim 17 or indeed early access is a great way of having a wee nosy about things without spending any pennies. Very good that way indeed. So I assume being one of the daftest things you can possibly do, but hey, it's me. But I assume that this is based on Britain somewhere. I would suspect by the rollingness of the ground that it's Englandshire, but I have to admit I just saw it came up as a new map on the mod hub, and I thought, nah, what the heck, I'll have a do. Oh, excuse me. But when I read the blurb on the map, I thought, what? How can you? What? It just sounded a little confusing. But as you saw at the start of the video there, with the weird gear cogs, it's a surprisingly simple idea. What are we saying? I think that's about right. So pick your point in the hedge and aim for it. And that's already not worked. Hey! Excellent. Hopefully... Now, I'm not 100%. Those two runs may very well have done it. Oi, did you stop? Thank you. So, let's have a wee nosy. It has indeed. Right, okay. Now, what I would like to do is now there was mention about trees being hedges rather being choppable, so let's just have a wee experiment. Who we have? Let's go with a wee husky. You can scream your little heart out at me. Oh, sorry. Ooh. Oh, That's quite clever, really. Do I actually want to tag this onto... that's... I suppose I could tag it onto 12. But putting 11 onto 12 would make far more sense. Right, well that was a proof of concept, as it were. So, yeah, I know it's weathered. Whee! Leave that there. So, you could take all that out if you so wished. Wished? Okay. Well, that's a good way of getting that. Yeah, the more I see about this map, the more I like it. It's as simple as that. The more I see, the more I like. Right, Macduff. Right, let's get you back in here. And let's take a trundle down to number 11. So, I'm still not 100% in this here FS19 malarkey, but it could also be the case that I'm looking for what I'm just not going to get. It could be as simple as that, because going from 15 to 17 there's quite a lot of under the bonnet, so perhaps this is the beauty pass. And I don't think it's an ugly game, not by a long chalk. Forward. What's that? Yep, that is. Whee! So perhaps 19 will be the one that make it just look a bit prettier with a few little bells and whistles added. That's quite solid, isn't it? Sorry about the funny angle, but again, like the species fella, I've not got my GPS in playing nicely at the moment. No, need a poop. Right, stop. Oi, stop. Getting lots of double presses on this. I think I'm on the process of wearing out my heavy duty control panel for the, oh I don't know, 4th time, 5th time, I don't know. The one thing I do know is that it's not very heavy duty, because I wouldn't have said I really gamed that much. Alright, so oh, and you can do fences as well. Well, shiver me timbers. Right, so how do I get into, or do I just create a gate? Let's have a look. I might just make a gate. Or we'll make a bigger gate. How that'll go. Whee! I can fly! Well, come here you. Right, so one does that. What does two? Do that do something? Aha! It does that. Now, the only issue I have with that is it might look a little odd. But to be fair, I would quite happily do the whole lot, by Jove. I know how to put on a show, eh? One man and his chainsaw. Yes. Unfortunately, this is very often what happens with a new map. I go, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? And so far with this map, yes you can. I must have a dig for that sawdust thingy species has. Well, dare say it's not exclusively his, but you know. Right, Macduff. So we'll come down with a bucket and a wee whitey, and we'll get that lot done. Well, that's just made access a whole lot easier, and indeed, it's just given me a wee idea. There's a mod I downloaded, which is basically a ripper instead of a plough. A bit like the one you got with a big bud pack, except rather than taking 2,000 horsepower, or, well, okay, 500 then. But anyway, instead of taking lots, it takes 342. Now I know what you're thinking, that's a little tad exact, and it is. But if I can track it down for you, what do I do? Where are you? That one? There you go, that. So there you are, 342. How very precise. And it's 8.5 metres. Now that I have tried and leaves furrows, so should you be doing what I'm doing just now, you don't have the issue of it leaving a cultivation texture which confuses the heck out of everybody else following. It just leaves a plough texture. Whereas, where are you? That one, and then the big yellow fella. No, not that one. Alright, well, we're done with it. I'm losing my mind. More so than I thought. Apparently I am. Right, so there's big pod pack. There you go, we're straight past it, dough ball. Right, 8 metres, 420. So, yeah. I don't know how accurate or true that would be, but either way. But yeah, it's slightly wider than that, takes less horsepower, happy days. Now, talking of happy things, let's get back in here. Now, I'm moving the mic, and hopefully not making too much of a hash of it. Ooh, bendy one. I'm just going to freestyle this one, he says, hopefully. Are you still... yes, I think you are. It's slightly unusual, I'll admit, to have withered crops foisted upon you, but to me it's just, if you were that way inclined, it would be, you've bought this farm at auction, and well, when you get there and find half the crops are oops, alright, half the crops are withered, you can see why it went up for sale. Other than that, it's not really a big issue, I wouldn't have said. Right, Macduff, have I got that one as well? I think I have. Yeah, you're okay. So right, so they seem to be big grass areas. It's intriguing, so I've just had to buy grass areas. Alrighty. Now, there was a couple more bits and pieces that you got. That was a little Hurleyman, but well, no matter how often I try it, and I have tried maps like Watts Farm and what have you, it's just not me. Simple as that. Species does it way better than I ever could. This is kind of where I start, about 180 onwards. That's a small tractor, 100 and something. But the 2 to 300 horsepower, that to me is kind of a convenient level. Or a happy level. Oh, no. Right. Leave that ready to go there. I'm going to go, reverse. Get that back up to work thingies, thank you. Which way are you going? Yeah, going that way, kicking out to the left. Alrighty. What am I doing? Going the wrong way is what I'm doing. Oops. Now, should you bother to actually watch this, and you think, oh, I wouldn't mind hearing that tractor a bit more, or, oh, that's about right, just do me a favour, let me know. Well, I've got 2 hearing aids, so my finesse with hearing with this volume is not very good. It was at one point, but hey, not anymore. You're gonna... no bother at all. Superb. So, yes, where should we at that? Right, there we are. So, I guess a lot. I tend to over than overestimate, but as my good friend the species pointed out, being able to hear me when I'm out of cab is a good thing, and I thought I was being quite clear, but that's because, well, I'm because of wearing hearing aids, I vibrate, so to speak, and boom a lot in my own head, which is slightly annoying, but there you go, that's just the nature of the beast. So hence why I will periodically make comments about sound, in the hope that somebody will go, no, it's right enough, because for me, I can just twiddle about, and when I'm happy, and that's it, grand job. For other people, however, what am I doing? It's a reversible plough rocket. I do wonder about me sometimes. But yes, that's why. Because I want it to be reasonably enjoyable for peoples. And that may be another reason why I start taking these hedges out. Because you're going to clobber that, aren't you? No, just got away with it. Yes, so there you are, there you have it. This is a Fantablia's map, and for the moment I will be doing a playthrough, or just blithering nonsense as I'm up to. Yes, I think these hedges could well be coming out. I haven't changed the jewels because I rarely use jewels, and I thought, well, why not? Why not indeed? Now, in a little aside, in a wee while from now, quite a wee while in fact, there'll be a dirt rally too, and now that I am just a little cocky about, to be honest. It's an absolute belter of a game, and I cannot wait to get my grubbies on it. And how do I know it's a belter again? Well, I'm more hoping, to be honest. There we are. Dirt Rally that I've done a couple of times was brilliant. Well, I say racing, I'm not really a racer. I would like to be good enough, but I'm not. But sim driving, there you go, which is why I like this. It's something that's always just been a huge passion. And with Dirt Rally, that's the first time that I've had the kit and the game that came together to give an experience which really fooled you into believing you're in the car. And although Dirt Rally is not the most well, optimised, as I may have said once or twice, it's certainly the most enjoyable game I've had in VR for a long while. And Project Cars 2 is good, and Set of Course is good, but there's something about Rally, about throwing a car sideways at a corner and hopefully coming out the other side, that is just intensely satisfying when it goes right. It does indeed go wrong all too often, but when you get that sweet run and she bites and you get the hang and you go, oh, it's just so much fun. So Dirt Rally 2, really looking forward to that. So anyway, I'm not quite sure how long that's been going, but I think that's probably enough to give you the idea. Between now and the next one, whenever that appears, I will do my best to get rid of them there nuggets, and also we might be clearing some hedges. But if we're clearing hedges, I'll have a wee play with what I've done just now and see where the loggy place is, to be all technical about it. It may or may not be a good runner, but it's about the best way I can think of getting rid of them. So, hope everybody's doing well. If you've managed to get this far, thank you very much. I will be back, and should there be something that you think is going to have a look at, or have a tootle, or what are you blithering on about, or what computer do you have, and all, anything like that at all, just ask. A wee comment, and I will be more than happy to answer, because although I do thoroughly enjoy games, it has to be said I equally enjoy the hardware that goes into it and the technical side behind it. So yes, but be warned, I can drivel on quite oh, hey up, back. Right, let's try that one again. There you go. Anyway, yes, before I distract myself yet again, that's quite enough of that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Ta-ta for now.